quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
So the offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the buildup and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Set, ready. Okay, ready.
Using his legs, it's Lyle. He's got the first and still going. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Lyle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Set, ready. Motion man. Let's go.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense, they stop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Nice grab. It's Alexander. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Let's go.
QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Gain of 10.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
6th play of the drive coming up. Hit just as he throws the ball. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24.
Military stun! Military stun! Check! What are you on?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Caught on the outside. It's Gilbert. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Here we go! Count! 4 down! 12! Let's go! Satellite! 414 satellite!
Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
With the carry.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Drum!
Handoff to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now, someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 7th play of the drive coming up.
Here we go!
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good.
The extra point is
The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
21, and the Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass rush closing in, trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Here we go. Set. Got it?
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Set. Ready. 180.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Gators will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Charcoal.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab made by the tight end.
On 3rd down was complete. Steps out of bounds at the 49. 4th down coming up.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Flag. Kill.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
22, water.
They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Charcoal.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal.
Music note. Music note. Jerk. Ready. 180.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score. Miami.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
23. And the Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
Set. Ready. Canopy. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Check.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Face.
Takes the handoff again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Ready, set.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Cookie. Ready, up. Direction. Ready. Set.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Off target and incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Let's see if this offense can convert now. It's 4th down and long from the 49.
Okay, ready?
From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper, able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Form.
And the back gets the football, and that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Propane! 6 propane! Brass! Hunt go!
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking.
At the 11-yard line.
He hands it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Florida.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime.
Easy! Arrow! Hornet! Longer!
Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
The kick is
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Trail! Let's go!
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Banner! What do you got?
On the ground, it's Lyle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cornhole 88! Cornhole 88! Fly!
Running back with the football. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here.
Snare! Brass! Right on the ready! Ready!
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught near the sticks, it's Carr. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
18. And the Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He makes the grab. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they get the completion. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
14.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack.
Here we go. Sack on the ready.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
Drum. Got it. Set up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Okay, break. Okay, break. Ready. Set up.
He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Trick 9.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up.
Four face paint. Four face paint. Set ready.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Military stunt to the line.
Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these...
Touchdown, Hurricanes. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out.
Tackled down at the 15, and the Florida offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Set ready.
Looking to throw yet again. Now rolling out to his left. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field.
Charcoal.
Single back, takes the handoff.
Run.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Man, this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter, working with the lead. It's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45, Florida 14.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
He's tackled at the 9.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go.
Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
Touchdown.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
It's blocked.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
Florida 20.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Ready?
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
First down and more, he's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Picks up 4. Offense facing 4th down.
And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field.
19, on to punt it away.
And he's got it at the 15. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
And the Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Gators. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
Fly, trumpet.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
That keeps the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Florida, 26.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Miami. They continue to roll up the score.
Touchdown.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Ready, snare.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep again. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
22 on. Okay, ready? Ready up. To the line. Ready?
Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 2.
Well, this matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention.